So I constantly try to write things for students, because I think that if you write down things, you get more deep into it. So I really encourage you also to write down stuff in order to get more into a specific topic. Okay, C major scale. We drop 2, so root position, so you have the C on the bottom, so this is my C major scale, so you have this particular very common way of practicing chord. But what you don't probably know is how to harmonize scale using all the inversions. So if you start with G7, for instance, with a third on the bass, you will have G7, A minor 7, you will have B F diminished, you will have C major 7 and D minor 7, E minor 7 and F major 7 appear. Okay, and back to G7. Okay, so you have G7, F minor 7, B F diminished, C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, and back to F major 7, and again G7 here. With the second inversion, we start with E minor 7, so with the fifth on the bottom. Okay, so this chord, super common on the guitar. But if you go up on the fretboard, you will get into F major 7, so like this. Then you have G7, A minor 7, B diminished, okay, and then C major 7, and D minor 7, and E again up here. Okay, so you have the idea. And then we have the third inversion, so with the 7th on the bottom. So C major 7, so B, E, G, and C, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G7 dominant, A minor 7, B F diminished, and back to C major 7. So try maybe a tempo like this: F, G, A, B, and back to C. If you want to get the PDF for this vlog, just click on the link below. On second page we have the set D, G, B, E. So this set D, G, B, E. Okay, so. And all the chords are, again, a C major scale, but we start with D minor in this particular case, because this is the very first chord that we have on the fretboard. So D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G7, A minor 7, B diminished, C major 7, and back to, again, D minor 7 up here. And then second inversion, so G7, A minor 7, B diminished, C major, D minor, E minor 7, F major 7, and back to G7. Okay, so again, one. Maybe try a tempo like this: D, E, and F. Okay, and then third inversion, starting with all the open strings. So D, G, B, and E. Okay, so it would be E minor 7. Third inversion with the 7 on the bottom. So E minor 7. F major 7, G7, A minor 7, B diminished, C major 7, D minor 7, and E. A great thing to practice is try chords in thirds. Not very easy in the beginning, because you need to know all the shapes across the fingerboard. But for instance, if I have E minor 7, I can play G and then F, then A and G, B, A, C, and B, D, C, E, D, F, E. Okay, so you get the idea. Then we have set E, A, D, G. So E, A, D, G. Okay, so very first chord, E minor 7, super easy. E, B, D, and G. Okay, F major 7, G7, A minor 7, B, F diminished, C major 7, and D minor 7. So pretty common chord actually. So you probably know this basic chord. Then first inversion, it's great. I really like this chord. So this is D minor 7. You have F, C, D, and A. Okay, so it'll be like this. Then you have E minor 7 and F major 7 like this. Beautiful. And then you have G7. Then you have A minor 7. Then you have a B diminished here, and back to C major 7. Okay, so again D minor 7, then you have E minor 7, wow, F major 7, G7, A minor 7, B F diminished, and back to C major 7. Okay. Then the second inversion with further on the bass, so you have F, B, D, and A. This is a very common one, you know. This particular type of inversion really common on the guitar. So it's basically a triad, as you can see. So C, E, G, B, sorry, G, C, and E with a B on the top. So like this. Okay. So you have this one. So B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and back to C. And then the last one is the third inversion, so you have F, B, D, and G. This is basically a G7 chord. Okay, sounds really good. G7, then A minor 7, you have B F diminished, C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, and F major 7. So again, maybe a tempo would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. D, E, and F. Okay. So you have a basic idea on how to really get into Drop-2 scale harmonization using all the inversions. So there's a lot of work, really a lot of work, but I mean it kind of depends on what you're doing with the guitar. I mean I really like what I'm doing, so I really like I'm enjoying trying to learn more about my instrument like every day. So for me it's a kind of it's just about curiosity. So if you feel like you're gonna lose your time, just write down all this material. I'm never gonna use all this stuff in my life. Maybe you don't have to do it. So maybe the next step is try to choose a song that you like. Like for instance, Autumn Leaves is great because you have all this 2-5-1 progression, and so okay, so okay, so try to use all these Drop-2 inversions to learn how to connect a chord to another chord. So try to voice lead them. So if you have C minor 7, I can go up or down. So C minor 7, I can play the first inversion here, or I can go down and play C minor 7 here. So let's practice like this. Okay, so with the first inversion now. Then F7 root position, and then I play F7 with the 7 on the bottom. Okay, and then maybe resolve to B flat major 7 here, and E flat major 7, then A minor 7 flat 5, okay, and then D7, okay, and G minor 7, okay, or I can go also like this: C minor 7 first inversion, then F first third inversion, B flat major 7, E flat major 7. Okay, then from here I can play A minor 7 flat 5 here, and then D7 here. Really like this motion, and then goes to G minor 7 and G7. Okay, so, and then maybe E minor 7 here. Okay, so page 4 is experiment also with drop 3 and drop 2 and 4 and other set strings like as I wrote here, like ADGE, so ADGE and ADBE, EDBE, and E blah blah blah. Okay. Anyway, so experiment also with, for instance, drop 3 is like A, G, B, and E, so it would be like this particular chord. So, and try of course all the inversion, this one and this one that I really like, and try also this one. This is B, G, C, and E on top. Super nice. I'm sorry. And then you have this and this. Okay. And then try, of course, the drop 3, because you have also the drop 3. Okay, so I did not mention all the inversion, all the drop 3 scale harmonization using this particular voicing, like G major 7, okay, and all the inversion. Okay, so try also this, of course. Then try this particular set of string that is A, D, G, and E on the top. So you have a root, then you have guide notes, so C, E, and B, so like this, and add on top another voice. So G in this particular case, it would be the fifth. Okay, so it would be like C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G7, A minor 7, B, F diminished, and back to C. Okay, really like this one because you have an extra voice on the top and super nice chord to play. Sounds really good. Okay. Okay, cool. And then you have the set A, D, B, and E. That would be like this. So this is particular because see, A, D, B, and E. Hope you can see it. Okay. So it's really important how to finger this, because you have thumb 1, first finger, middle finger, and ring finger. Okay, hope you can see it. Right. So this is a really nice one. You have C major 7 here. So you have a B, E, C, and G. Okay, and then you have this. Nice. This. Then you have this. Then you have this. Wow. So C major 7 in all inversion with this particular fingerings set of string is A, D, B, and E. Okay, maybe try C minor 7, of course. Okay, then maybe like this. Yeah, and this. Again. Wow. Okay, cool. Of course, try minor 7 flat 5 and dominant, and see if you can try to use them. Wow. And the last one, this is the very last one. So you have G, E, C, and B at the top. I'm never gonna use this chord in my life.